Voice of America, New York है.
In 1957, I was a Fulbright student in Norway, and I was out in the field gathering geological information. The only American radio I could get was Voice of America out of Algiers. And it was during one of the Willis Conover broadcasts, Jazz from A to Z, that they interrupted and announced that the then Soviet Union had launched the first artificial satellite of the Earth, which was Sputnik 1. And that's when I finally decided, well, I better start paying attention to space.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
When President Kennedy made the announcement we were planning to go to the moon and get there before the end of the decade, I really couldn't believe it. I said, no, he's just saying this thing to give us confidence, but I don't think that's possible.
No nation which expects to be the leader of other nations can expect to stay behind in this race for space.
Exceptionalism in space, being number one, being a leader, anything less than that is unacceptable to the people of this nation.
It is a very dramatic expression of what can happen if you assemble the right people, the right skills that work together as a team with the right leadership, what miracles can happen.
It was a wonderful example of organization within a large government agency.
We invested a good bit of time, effort, and human endeavors to gain that leadership with the Apollo program.
This is the Voice of America's Apollo 11 News Center.
It is burning, it's moving. The rocket is lifting off the pad. It's lifting beautifully into the sky.
The next critical point in the lunar landing flight comes in about 2 hours from now.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The space program was a positive that gave people inspiration and help about what this country was doing.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Apollo 13 was what a prepared team can do.
The team that was trained to handle emergencies like that and like many other things did their job with great credit.
I was the flight director for Apollo 17 when Gene Cernan and Jack Schmitt lifted off. We read a message up from the president that basically stated this may be the last time in this century. This was a very bittersweet time for us because we were surrendering our drive as a nation to be explorers.
Leaving the planet Earth and going forward into the universe. I think no more significant contribution has Apollo made to history.
We'll go back to the moon.
My friend Neil Armstrong thought that going back to the moon was a proper and necessary precursor to a Mars expedition.
To say that I thought it would be 50 or 60 years before Americans were back on the moon, I would not have guessed that at all.
It surprises me from the way I felt at the time that we hadn't been to Mars.
I'm a Martian. I think Mars is the next great destination.
I'm looking forward to the 50th anniversary because that can be and should be a very crucial reaffirmation time of the pathway that we charted.